waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
Oh, boy. Welcome back to tdphinstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all punch the like button on your way in the building. Obviously, as we always say, let your friends and family members know about the channel. Thank you to everyone who has shown love and support to what we do here. But we are here to get a few things off of our chest. We are here to let it out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Therapy Monday. I have pinned the link to the show in the chat. In about 30 minutes or 20 minutes, actually, I'm going to start letting people in to get off whatever they feel like they want to get off of their chest and say your piece. This is healthy, y'all. This is what we need. We get to talk about it, get to express what you love, what you hate, all of that. Okay? So you click that link and you get backstage, and in about 20 minutes, I'm going to start letting people in. For the first 20 minutes, I want to cover some things that I think is important to talk about as a part of the show. We are going to discuss Xavier Howard's comment, the future of Tyreek Hill, the status of the Dolphins, and can we turn it around? And when I'm done with that, we'll bring you all in from backstage. Anyone is welcome. This is not subject to just members or Patreon. On Therapy or Victory Mondays, everyone is welcome. Okay? The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Now, if you're on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, one of those platforms, you got to come over to YouTube for this one. This is a YouTube exclusive where the link is dropped. The link is not dropped on X. You got to come over to YouTube, and hopefully you subscribe to TD Fans Talk. And you can have access to the show. All right, before we get started, though, I want to make sure that I let everyone know that this stream is being powered by Sleeper. Take advantage of a 100% match up to $100 on your first deposit using code TDFINS. Supporting our sponsor is supporting the channel. Y'all already know I use Sleeper on almost every primetime game. You see I have it up now, and I'm about to get in on the action. I'm going to go ahead and take that. That's Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I'm going to take that Jaden Daniels one passing yard, which they're giving you a free one, okay? Okay? They're giving you a free one on that. Then we're going to go NFL, and I want to get into Monday Night Football tonight. And I'm going to go with a few options here. J.J. McCarthy's first coming out party, I'm going over. He's going to have a great game. Caleb Williams, I don't know if I want to go passing. I might want to do rushing for Caleb Williams. What do y'all think? Caleb going to get up out of there? Because the pressure going to be coming. So, yeah, let me do Caleb Williams, 22.5 rushing yards. Think that's a good one. I'm going to go Swift. No, this is a tough one. Let's go back to passing then. This is a tough one. Now right about receptions. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson. This is a rookie. I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to go Thielen over, and I'm going to go Jefferson over. I'm going to stop right there. Here we go. Let me see. They got some more promos. I'm going to use this 30% profit boost. Oh, am I already using one? We'll pick on. Oh, yeah. I'm already using that boost for Jaden Daniels. So I'll stick with this right here. Submit the entry. All right. I'm on the board, baby. I got mine for tonight. Go get yours on Sleeper right now. Okay. All right. I see we have some super chats already coming in. I'm going to get to those. On Therapy Monday, we do not call super chats super chats. We call them copays. You know, when you go to the doctor and you got to pay a few dollars before they see you and the insurance take care of the rest. Well, all donations are considered copays. Okay. So thank you for your copays and your support to my I don't know what to call it, therapy session. Yeah. All right. But let's get into it. Let's dive into the content first. Okay. There is so much to talk about with the Dolphins. And I'm going to take a patient approach and I'll spread it out throughout the week. But there is so much to talk about. The press conferences, the injuries, like so much. But I picked these topics because I think it's important to hit them now. Okay. Xavier Howard spoke to the media and basically called Tua out and said, oh, we knew what he was going to do. You take that first read away, it's downhill from there. In so many words, that's exactly what he said. Xavier Howard. See, before the game, it was, you know, he's a good quarterback. You want to make sure you this and that, you know, he can get the ball where, you know, playing their politics, you know, saying all the right stuff. After the game, when Xavier Howard, I already know he told the team everything they needed to know. This is what he does. Let's take this away. He gave them the inside scoop. And then he told on himself today and literally exposed it all to saying we knew what he was going to do. We knew what was coming. Take away that first read. Everything's downhill from there for him. See, it's one thing that the good coaches and the good teams, they already know this because they're good coaches and good teams. And we can always rely on the bad coaches and the bad teams to let him throw for 360 yards, 3 touchdowns up and down the field, two a time. And oh my gosh, he's ripping them apart. But now the bad teams are figuring it out. And people act like this is the first time you've seen it. It's been the same story. Salute to CB83. I wonder if he in his honest mental state about this weekend. We'll talk to him soon. But Xavier Howard exposed it. There's nothing new there. I did want to just mention it to you all because we talk about somebody who knows and it worked. Everybody's figured it out, y'all. And I told y'all this was coming. We would be less and less and less. It'll get worse and worse and worse. Tyreek Hill. It's not looking good. If the Dolphins don't start winning and at a high level and Tyreek getting off at the same time, getting his stats, he's going to act out. He is going to act out. You mean to tell me Tua got the right to call me out from last year? See, that's what made me mad in the first place. He was playing like a bum in the playoffs. I came and I showed up. And when I seen he wasn't showing up, I took myself out the game. No, it wasn't right. But here we go again. It ain't no cold weather. We in Indianapolis at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. In a dome. No weather implications. And y'all can't even get me the ball consistently. You got me out here running all day for nothing. My legacy taking a hit. Screw my legacy. I'm all about money. You hurting my stock for next year when I know you gonna probably cut me. I need the ball out so I can get one more big bag. You're killing me and my legacy and my future. I believe I'm going to the Hall of Fame, but y'all messing up how good I look in it. That's why he was on the sideline frustrated. And you know who he was frustrated at? Because I'm telling you, when it all hit the fan, he gonna sing like a bird. I'm telling you now, Tyreek is gonna sing like a bird. We gonna hear it all because I know how, I could tell how he is. If it goes down, if he get traded or this ship goes down, wherever he end up next, he gonna start talking about how terrible it was and how he tried to uplift the quarterback and lie and motivate him. I'm telling you, he gonna expose it all because he know deep down inside he been the main cheerleader selling us pipe dreams. Y'all better make that man happy. And y'all talk about, oh, this clown talk about Tyreek should have been a captain. That tells you don't know nothing about leadership in football. Well, leadership would have recognized he can take the ship down. You better make that man a captain and stop playing these games. And matter of fact, he was the only one motivating people on the side trying to get them riled up once again. Because your fearless ultimate quarterback leader can't do it if he the one screwing up. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. The main person messing up can't be the one preaching, y'all, let's get our act together. It limits his leadership. When you're not executing properly, who wants to be led by you? Tyreek has the highest of probabilities of getting traded by week 8, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to tell y'all now, the sooner they trade this man, the better it is for the organization. If you wait to the last minute at the trade deadline because you 500 or below, you are going to be missing out on valuable draft capital. You need to do it as soon as possible. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. The reason why you won't want to hear that, and I'll segue into my last topic before I go to my third, because I got 4 topics. We already hit Howard. We're talking Tyreek now, and I'm going to switch to my last topic and go back to the third. So Tyreek, the reason why you don't want to hear that they need to trade this man now, which you'll get your highest return, is because the crowd that says it's only week 1, they still have time to turn it around. Let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not even one of those individuals that say they can't turn it around. I actually expect them to turn it around. You can't do no worse than you already have done. I mean, there's only up from here. At least I hope so. So I could see them rattling off a few wins. Not a few wins, because they got after New England, the next 2 teams, they probably definitely losing the Jets and Buffalo. But anyway, I could see them turning it around, winning a few games, and now it's competitive. But I ask you the question that I ask you every year. To what end? They might turn it around. To what end? To lose, even if they did, to lose in the first round. Let me tell you what yesterday told you. Whether you turn it around or not, You ain't competing with no playoff team. Turning it around is beating all the bums and hoping that it gets you enough to a wild card again. That's turning it around. Not competing. So to what end? To what end? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I am so close to just like, give this up and let's start focusing on the future so we can get there quicker. See, a lot of people don't understand that philosophy. They think as a fan, you're not supposed to think that way. You don't give up until too late. Other teams in the league are strategically giving up so that they can have a better future sooner. It's no more of this, I don't believe in tanking. It is an official strategy in the NFL now. It is an official strategy. And guess what? You keep playing dumb games, you're going to get dumb prizes because other teams keep passing you up because you're not adopting the strategy. How many teams have to come into this league and pass us up for us to realize this? We were way ahead of Washington and trying to do a rebuilding already. Way ahead of Denver, already passed us. Way ahead of the Lions. They've been past us. We were ahead of the Jets. I know they done passed us at this very moment right now. Oh, Lord, please don't let New England have passed us. We're going to find out Sunday. Houston passed us. Green Bay passed us. Chargers passed us. We started our restructuring everything before all these teams. Been there, done that. Cowboys passed us. Like, we got to stop this. We got to stop this. You're going to keep getting passed up by teams who recognize and they cut their losses so that they could get to a better day sooner. But we're not going to do it. We're going to play it out till the wheels fall off. And I told y'all this in preseason, not preseason, in the offseason. I told y'all this. The dilemma we're in, even if we wanted to do what was best for us, we can't because we have a coach and a general manager who could get fired. So they have to fight till they can't fight anymore. They can't even do what's best for us, which is starting like not no reset. I'm talking about, yeah, this quarterback got to go. Tyreek got to go. Chubb got to go. All it. That's what's best for us. But they can't even do that because it'll make them look even worse as a coach, worse as a GM, and they'll get fired. So we're in the worst possible scenario because they got to fight for their life. That's where we are. So this whole notion, they can still turn it around. Next week, we beat the Patriots, beat them by 3 touchdowns. Tua goes off. See, y'all need to stop panicking about week 1. Oh, my gosh, this is what I'm talking about. To what end? Then you right back to hating the team again when they play Buffalo. Then you really hate them when they play the Jets. Then you right back to delusion when we beat the Carolina Panthers. Well, we just 2-3. If we go on a run here, we got some easy games. Then you get beat by the Chargers. To what end? All you doing is hurting your draft stock. You can go get draft picks for Tyreek and Chubb them right now. That's the reality. And I'm going to get off of that and I'm going to go to my last point before I let people in. Miami Dolphins ain't do nothing this weekend but prove one thing, the thing that they wanted to try to prove that they're not, and they actually still are, and that's soft. That's soft. It's that simple. Okay? Now, I'm going to let some of the subscribers in. I see a few backstage. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to come in here and say your piece, how do you feel about all of this? Hit that link right now. Get backstage. I'm giving everybody about 1 minute. Then I have to move on to the next person. So don't feel like I'm being rude when I cut you off. I just have to make sure I hit as many people as possible. All right. Flicks, what up, homie?
Yo, what's up, TD?
I'm good, man. Talk to me.
You saw what Tua said in a press conference after the game?
Yeah, I saw it. No accountability. He don't even know what's going on. He had like it's everybody's fault, and he acknowledges the turnovers, but kind of looked like he don't think they were his.
Yeah, this thing's gotta change, bro. Something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen.
Man, hey, real quick, special shout out to C's007 in the building. I love you. Love you. All right. But yeah, man, something got to happen. What do you think's best for us to go from here?
Rebuild. Rebuild, bro. Or do a reset or something. Or just get rid of Tua. Okay, look, this is what we do. Get rid of Greer, and Matthew Daniel, and Tua. Those three, if we get rid of them, yeah, it'll be better for us. That's the only people need to get rid of. Those three people right there. And the rest will play ourselves out.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with Flicks. You got a clean house, man. You got a clean house, man. Ryan, talk to me, brother.
All right, first thing I want to say is not a 2-year. We should be drafting QBs every year. But TD, everyone's missing the real issues.
Wait. What did you just say? Wait, no. What did you just say?
Not a 2-year.
Okay, but what did you say after that? About drafting QBs?
Everyone's been missing the real issues with the team. Greer is already tanking. He is safe. He's sandbagging Mike. Mike's going to be fired mid-season. Weaver's going to be slid in. Greer's going to survive. All I've heard all morning is Tua. The problems with this team are Greer, 9 years as a GM and never built an O-line. Next week, Tua has Keon Smith and Larry Borum as his starters. It's week 2. A stat I tagged the collective in this week. Tua has averaged a half a second to a second less to throw than any other quarterback in the NFL over the last 3 years.
Sorry. Let's go to yesterday. I don't really care about the last 2 years.
He was horrible yesterday. He's 100% to blame for
Beyond him being horrible yesterday, Tua Tagovailoa had the second least amount of pressures in the entire NFL for all quarterbacks. Did you know that?
Fugazi stat. He
gets rid of the ball quickly. It ain't Fugazi. Everybody was running for their life this weekend. Y'all only watched the Dolphins. Was every quarterback hold on. Was every quarterback you saw on TV not running for their life this weekend? Y'all only highlight
Herbert had great pocket protection Friday.
He ran for his life, though, and he picked it up.
TD, I tagged the collective in the stat that Tua averages half a. Yeah,
I know. That's irrelevant. You got to make plays with pressure in this league.
Yes, but also we've never had a proper team. How do we have Larry Borum and Keon Smith starting by week 2? How does Greer survive?
How did Patrick Mahomes have the two worst tackles in the NFL 2 years ago and won a Super Bowl? The 2 worst rated tackles in the right
interior line in the NFL. He had a great interior line.
Exterior. Now it's the interior. Then it's the exterior.
Y'all
can't be happy. Y'all got to make excuses. Tua, bro.
No, it's no excuses. Tua played horrible. No excuses. But
and he keep playing horrible.
Examples. Rodgers was washed. Herbert was a bust, and then they got to a competent coach of front office. Coaching in front office matters.
And we good quarterbacks. Rodgers is a good quarterback.
No, everyone said he was washed. His career was over, and then he gets to a competent coach and organization.
No, everybody didn't say he was washed. The people that wanted to ignore
he was washed.
The people who wanted to ignore the man just came off of a year missing with an Achilles. And y'all want to call that wash. Let the man get acclimated. He actually started playing better.
I thought it was coaching in front office. In the NFL, coaching in front office matters. Herbert was considered a bust. He got Harbaugh. Imagine if we had Harbaugh here for our owner didn't have more role than Michigan.
Yeah. And guess what?
We would be a playoff team right now.
Harbaugh gave Herbert less than he used to have, and now they putting the ball in his hand when it matters most. Now,
coaching matters. Mike McDaniels is an inept coach.
No,
Mike McDaniels is the worst coach in the NFL.
No. That has. Listen, we already know Mike McDaniels is a bad coach.
What makes him a bad coach? He's never given it up.
What makes him a bad coach is sticking with Tua. That's what makes him a bad coach.
He's never given him play calling. A good coach evolves and gives up play calling.
You got to execute in the play calls you get.
McDaniels. Our team takes after the coach.
So
McDaniels is soft.
hold on.
That's why we're
I
soft.
agree with that. I agree with that. But you mean to tell me the play calls he gave to it yesterday on those interceptions, they were bad play calls? Or just terrible plays by the quarterback?
He had a fullback doing a 10-yard slant. Why is a fullback doing a 10-yard slant? Explain that to me.
Is he open? Did your quarterback get him the ball?
Why is a fullback ever running a 10-yard slant?
I don't care if you a gunner. If you open, the quarterback got to get him the ball.
Coaching matters. Coaching matters.
Of course it matters, but having a great quarterback matters
is an
too.
awful coach. So listen, I want to hear McDaniels agree before I ever hear Tua.
Great quarterback, bad quarterbacks ruin great coaches too.
Every team wants an Allen and Mahomes. You get one a generation. When you have an above-average quarterback, you could win with them with the right coaching.
A generation? Do you not see we got 10 of them in the league now?
Who's 10? You have Mahomes and Allen.
Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Jaden Daniels, now Joe Burrow.
In 8 years. Lamar has 3 playoff wins in 8 years.
Herbert. Man, we got 10 of them in the league now. We the ones running sticking mediocrity. We the ones sticking mediocrity. It doesn't matter.
I want the right coach first.
Listen,
before I worry about Tua, I want the right GM and coach.
The point of the matter is, in the big moments and big games, do you at least compete? Tua doesn't. He doesn't.
He said, yes, he's been bad. But we have the worst coach and GM in the league. I want the GM and coach fixed before the QB.
Yeah, worst coach and general manager and quarterback. Let's add all 3 of those.
Greer has never built a top 20 O-line in 6 years. Tell me that's not ridiculous.
If Tom Brady was in Miami, I would still be calling McDaniel and Greer geniuses. That's what makes the difference, man.
Brady with this O-line.
He would have been just fine. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all live off of this notion that he wouldn't be fine. He would be just fine in this situation. Other quarterbacks in the NFL would be just fine in this situation. Y'all just try to peg other people to, well, if they were here, we'd mess them over too. No, some of them actually get more pressure than Tua. Some of them got a worse O-line than Tua. I mean, the man was literally second least pressure, and you want to call it fugazi. Man, get out of here. Every quarterback I watched weekend was running for their life, and they made something happen out of it. That's what we require, not these excuses. Matter of fact, I don't want no great O-line. I want a great quarterback that make the O-line not even be talked about. Get out of here with that craziness. Nicholas, talk to me.
What's up, TD? I want to say, man, that was pure cinema right there, man. I enjoyed that. I wish I went for like another 5 minutes, but hey, that's
no more delusion around here, man.
I know. But why'd you keep going though? Like, you're not going to change his mind. I don't know why you kept going.
No, because there are people that are watching. I'm not just talking to him.
Oh,
you're right. I'm talking to so many people that's going to watch this. There are other people that think just like that. When is enough for you thinking like that? Stop.
I honestly, I stopped thinking like that because I used to really dislike you like a while ago, and then like started understanding more. Dude, listen, hate's a strong word, but man, did I hate you. But I like what you do now, bro. But hey, in 2023, when we had that team, like the Avengers assembled around him, I knew he was never gonna get it done after that. Like it's just. There's not much more you could do. But I got one question. Is it bad to hope for better days as a fan? Because like I'm starting to question my fandom. Like, we're losing, you're sad, I'm up. I'm not even mad, bro. I'm happy because this is getting done quicker.
We're not. No. The real fans actually aren't sad. They feel like what happened yesterday was so unfortunate. We were giving you one more shot. But deep down, most of the real fans are like, it is what it is. I know one thing. We know what I'm saying. We should know now.
Forward to better days. Yes. Like I'm not like
you should be proud of it. You should be proud. You don't stick in an abusive situation and hope for it to change when there's no characteristics that it's gonna change. Matter of fact, your abuser is telling you to your face, I ain't never gonna stop. Matter of fact, it's them. I blame them, even though it's me. Knock you upside your head. Blame them. Blame them. No, you got to move on and do what's best. And at the end of the day, if you care about the team, man, I want to see better days. What does
Exactly,
better
but
days look like?
exactly. But hey, one more thing before I go. On the Dolphins collective, like,
Mhm.
could you bring up, because I know I know Doug and all them, they don't like to like keep it because they don't agree. Could you bring up like his processing? Because like yesterday was really bad, and maybe you could pull up like some clips of him where you can like help them understand that he's just not the best, like you've said in the past. And
Yeah,
that'd be nice. I know you guys can get banned for that, but maybe like have it
yeah,
like
that
in the back.
we try to
I know.
avoid
Yeah,
the clips and stuff like that. But it's funny you
yeah.
say that because we have personal communications all together, and we were going at it today about that exact topic. But I ain't gonna tell you who said what and what said who. You got to
We gonna
tune
find
in
out
tomorrow
tomorrow.
night. But we gonna bring it
Oh,
up.
okay, okay,
Oh, we
okay.
gonna
Great,
bring it
great.
up.
Perfect,
Oh,
perfect. Because
and you
like
know I'm gonna bring it up.
I know, and like
All right.
sometimes there's things that they say and you just don't, and you're kind of quiet on it, and I'm like, bro, please say something, TD. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
but on the Dolphins Collective, I want to see the goal of the show is to get all the different opposing views. So
yeah,
that's an opportunity where I do get silent because somebody's talking. I want
yeah,
their point of view to be expressed to the audience. But
all
when
right,
it's my time to speak, I'm either gonna agree or debunk it or whatever I need to do. So
got it.
yeah, come through tomorrow night. We
I
bringing that
will,
up.
yes, sir. All
We
right, hey, thank
definitely
you for
bringing
having
it
me
up.
up, man. Oh, also bring up Chop, please. Peace out, TD. Later, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up Choppy. You want to know who else I'm gonna bring up that nobody want to talk about? How about Zach Sealer? Where was he? And I told y'all why we paying this man. I told y'all now we definitely finna go through a rebuild, and all you gonna do is be giving them money for, and then you gonna get rid of them when we finally ready to start building the team the right way. This is what I'm talking about. He better start showing up because I don't even know if he existed. All right, Trenton, talk to me, homie.
Hey, what's going on, TD? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am so sick of Tua. I'm so sick of Mike McDaniel, and I'm so sick of Chris Greer. Hell, just like you said about it, I'm sick of our owner. Like, where's the accountability? Like, where is holding people accountable and getting rid of guys that no longer serve a purpose on this team? You're citing old veterans that don't belong on this team, that ain't contributing. Just like how you brought up just now with Zach Sealer. Like the defense got ate up like crazy yesterday. We only got what, maybe one, maybe two sacks yesterday, no interceptions. I mean, they scored on damn near every drive.
That
And then when I
can't
looked,
be. My bad. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. But like when I watched Tua, the thing that pissed me off about him was all summer, all he talked about, he's all bark and no bite. That dude talked all summer about how he was gonna come out, show the league who he was, and so on and so forth. Last year he
Yeah,
talked about how he got paid, didn't even stay on the field. And it's like
exactly.
people continue to make excuses for this scrub. Like, get rid of this dude.
Well, we paid him to not stay on the field because you paid for what you got in the past. But here's the deal:
Yeah.
there will be no accountability. You can't ask Ross to have accountability in a game that he don't know the ins and outs to identify who to hold accountable. So this starts like people want to talk about Chris Greer, but truth be told, it starts at whoever's between him and Chris Greer, the advisory. Because if they were advising
Yeah.
properly, maybe he wouldn't be here. So just FYI. But thanks for coming through, Trenton.
Ain't no problem. You take care, man.
Thank you, brother. Daniel Palomar, talk to me, homie. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, brother? How we doing?
Another day, man. Another dollar.
Man, I am at work right now, but I've been listening to you for a very long time, for like 3 to 4 years, man. And to
Appreciate
be
you, homie.
honest with you, I've been a Dolphins fan since like maybe 2012, 2013. My pops was a Raiders fan, so I said I was a Raiders fan, and then I started watching, followed Reggie Bush, and then, I became a Dolphins fan. But I've been seeing this franchise lose for a very, very long time, man. And I'm sick of this shit, man. I get so fucking mad, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't curse on here, can we?
We try not to because we have a lot of young people watch.
My bad, y'all. Nah, bro, I'm just sick of it. Like, I want us to tank and go for Arch Manning. I know a lot of people don't think Arch Manning is ready, but for me, I personally think we could grow him into being the quarterback that he needs to be for us. Me personally. Now, anybody else who we have around us, that we gonna see what happens. But I just wish they would do us a service and be that team. Like in 2023, we all had hope. 2023, 2024, we still had hope. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as this year came around, I paid for NFL Sunday ticket, and now I'm really pissed off because I'm like, I want my money back. I know. I'm watching other games now. So
Well,
it's
I'll say this. Yeah, I've been put on notice about Arch Manning, but I'm gonna pump the brakes on him for a second. I'll have to do my evaluation starting after week 6. I also want to know the direction of the Miami Dolphins. I'm a busy person, so I like to make sure my time matters. Like last year, I know Tua was the guy. I didn't evaluate any quarterbacks other than Cam Ward, Shador, and a few of the other guys. But I'll be diving deep in this year because hopefully I ain't wasting my time, because it depends on what happens in the off season with the front office. But I'm high on Sellers right now. He didn't do as well this week, but there's a few prospects that I'm taking a look at. One that they told me to look at the other day. I saw a few things late last night. John Mateer or whatever. So I'm going through all of them. I can't say one or the other. I got small sample sizes. Once I lock in on 4 of them, I do the extensive research on this channel. Like I have a routine. I either make music or watch film in my bed on my phone at night until I fall asleep. So once I start that evaluation, I go play I go watch the game of these quarterbacks of every team, either above 500 or ranked. I don't care nothing about you playing, Chickawaukee State, putting up 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, and no picks. I want to see your collegiate resume playing top competition, and that's how I evaluate the college quarterbacks. And I look at their characteristics and make assessments of them. And this is why I knew it was irresponsible to draft Tua, even though my conclusion from Tua's evaluation I did was incomplete. Because he only played 7 ranked teams in his collegiate career, and they were worse. They were bad. He threw all his picks in those, by the way. But I also said incomplete because, the spot throwing thing that I realized? I saw it in college, but I couldn't put my finger on, what is this he's doing? Because and here's what tipped me off in college. He wouldn't even look at the receiver. He'll be looking right, and he'll be throwing the ball in his head like you didn't see him open and go. You like get the safety over and just flew it. And I'm like, he threw it almost simultaneously, but before he even looked. Is he guessing? But it was such a small sample size that I was like, I can't make that conclusion. But when he played that natty, and the players came out and said, this is what he does, I said, I knew it. And from that day, I started that whole narrative about the spot throwing. Oh, you're an idiot. And here we are 6 years later, first read, spot throwing quarterback. And that's what I discovered when I did the evaluation of him. But I appreciate you coming through, homie. But yeah, man, better days ahead.
Let me just say one thing. Hey, you've been doing your stuff for a lot of years. I know a lot of people hate on you. And I just want to say this. I love Tua as a person. He is a Christian person. I actually love him as a person. So I know a lot of people are like hating on him because of the football aspect. And don't get me wrong, but I don't think nobody should really hate on Tua. It's just we want better for this team. And to be honest, organization has been fired dumpster for a while now. And it's just like, I want better things, I want hope again. I don't want to feel like, damn, we're going to go through this another 10, 20 years until we actually get a playoff win. Like, I want something to happen soon within the next 5 years. And that's why I just want us to be in a rebuild, But keep doing your thing, TD.
I appreciate you, bro. But he's right, man. Nobody should hate the man, especially as a person. And that's why I always tell y'all, I don't hate Tua. I don't have no reason to hate him. I just hate him as my quarterback. I'm happy he actually got the bag for him and his family. Generational wealth. I want to see that for any and everybody. But to be the quarterback of my team, I just don't think he's the guy. All right. Man, oh man, I'm actually sad right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. I got the AFC East roundtable literally in 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And I'm going to try to get through 3 more people, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 people actually backstage. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get through about 2 or 3 more people, but here's what I'm going to say. I see a lot of people like to come in and say their due. Tomorrow night after the Dolphins Collective, let's book it. We're going to open up another panel like this and let people come through as well, okay? For those who are going to miss out this time, we're going to open it up. We're going to open it up on tomorrow night after the Dolphins Collective. So the Dolphins Collective is 7:30 to 8:30. So either 8:45 or 9 p.m., we're going to crank up, fire up the stream, and we're going to get it. And then I'll have a good amount of time where we can rock and roll, because I see a lot of people want to come in and express their therapeutic right to get it off their chest. All right. Matter of fact, and I'm so sorry. I hate to do this because I do have to go to the other show. Just letting everybody backstage know I'm about to shut down the backstage, because I also want to honor the people who spend their hard-earned money in super chats as well. All right. So sorry. Cap for life. Love you, brother. David, Omnaron, Lascelle, Q, and Andres, only the real survivor, all y'all. And there was several others that just dropped off. So I'm so sorry about that. All right. Smarty Jams with the donation said, the copay said, I'm headed into work to H-Town, chopping true. Won't call in, but I look forward to listening when I get off. That's what's up. Flick Short said, man, you saw what X said about Tua, and you saw what Tua said in the press conference when asked about the 3 turnovers. I know it, man. We talked about that early in the show. Crazy work. All right. Give me a second. We got some more super chats. Mr. Finisher said, I'm waiting on the Dolphins Collective to hear more of Omar's and DDW's fluff on Tua. Man, this man keeps making me relive the 3 weeks of I doubt it, you. And I thought Tua was Himothy. Oh, okay. I can't say sorry enough, TD. Please remember it was only 3 weeks. Now, I like using you as an example because you could take it. You got tough skin, all right? Unfortunately, Dolphin fans, this is what's needed to get us to a fresh start. We have been fans and will continue to be fans up no matter what. Yeah, I'm telling y'all what's going to happen is they're going to give them hope this year. We're going to start rattling off some wins, and then everybody going to be right back sucked in. Trust me, I'm already prepared for it. All right. Tell it like it is, TD. You know I'm always going to do that, crazy Dolphin. You already know what time it is, all right? Let me see here. Here we go. TD, I believe, let's see. Give Greer a raise, extend Tua, keep Tyreek. That must be a Bills fan. If Tua has another game like yesterday, do you think there will be any chance of Mike benching him for next man up? Nope, he got to go down with the ship. He going down with the ship, baby. He ain't gonna bench his beloved Tua. He going down with the ship. The homie dropped some love, no comment, just showing love. Sith Lord said, Greer been GM 9 years, average for NFL GMs to last 4 to 6 years. Greer as GM equals 3 playoffs and no wins in his 9 years. I've been told y'all that man is a master at surviving. You know what's crazy though? Why all day today on every single show? I mean, everywhere. I'm just hearing people say all the things I've been saying for years, all the nuance to it. I've been telling y'all this stuff for the longest. I'm like, every show that's on, they saying everything I've been saying. It's crazy. Verbatim too, word for word. Like they get it now. What took everybody so long? What took everybody so long? All right, let me hit these super chats real quick. If there's any more, let me make sure. Here comes one. TD, I think y'all good. It's week 1. It's early. Go. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. I mean, listen, the Dolphins are going to play better than they played. This is what people need to know. The Dolphins are going to play better than they played. That's up to you if you want to believe it. You can believe it, actually, because I'll believe it, because they should play better than they did. To what end? What we miraculously start rattling off wins and win 9 games and go to a wild card maybe, which we probably won't, but if we do, and then lose, to what end? And then say, yeah, man, but this is a lesser team and we did more and we rallied. We need to keep this here. Like, hey, y'all stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay? Just stop. All right. TD, Tyreek got in trouble again. Check the internet. What do you mean? No, don't say that. Is he correct, man? Anyway, I got to get to the AFC East roundtable. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're going to do part 2 on Tuesday night after the collective post game. And we'll do some more therapy and we'll let everybody in. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. When this video ends, it'll actually take you straight to the AFC East roundtable. I set it to take you straight there. And do me a favor, even if it's for 10 minutes, y'all come hang out over there because y'all know they finna gang up on your boy. You know they about to attack me. So y'all come rep for a little bit. Hit the like button, subscribe, and just hang out for a little bit, okay? Make sure you vote before you leave in the poll of who here. So they'll be like, see, when Dolphins lose, y'all don't show up. Y'all come through and vote, all right? Love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. I'm out.